There's a significant part of American culture that would like to see the pro-life movement be invisible. And so it's an opportunity to stand in a joyful, peaceful gathering to say the pro-life movement isn't going away. We're going to continue to speak up for those who can't speak for themselves.
We're at the Evangelicals for Life conference in Washington, D.C. This is the site of the March for Life on the anniversary of Roe v. Wade that's been going on for the last 43 years. And this year is the first time Evangelicals, the ERLC, Focus on the Family, have put together a conference to draw in evangelical churches from around the country to be involved here.
The sanctity of human life is a call to love the unborn and love the mother as well. It's really holistic. We want to think that way. If we're going to go and make disciples of all nations, we need to start by loving the unborn. So for me personally, I wanted to get involved as a Black woman just to be another voice to say, this is something that's important, not just for certain people, but for all people. And it is important to God, so it's important to me.
So I didn't really know what to expect, but just to hear about these men and women that were speaking that in so many different ways that I was just not aware of. They're just day in, day out, year in, year out for decades, some of them laboring on these issues in the courtroom and in all sorts of different ways just to really push back the culture of death that's been so pervasive in our country for so long. And so I've just been really encouraged to sit under some of the teaching, to learn about the different things that are going on in the legal system and otherwise, that as Christians and especially as a pastor, I want to be made aware of so that I can equip the church to be about the work of ministry in this particular area.
Hey, we're marching today not only for the millions and millions of those who have been aborted, but for all those women and men in our church and in our city who have been affected by abortion, who have had abortion. Man, our hope is to stand alongside them, stand for them, to be a voice for the voiceless.
The March for Life is the signature event that's been happening ever since the Roe versus Wade era began. It's on the anniversary of the horrific landmark Supreme Court decision that decreed that unborn children have no rights when it comes to abortion. And so every year, thousands of people gather from all over the country and really all over the world to be here in the nation's capital and to march together from the National Mall to the Supreme Court in order to say we will stand up for the vulnerable, including unborn children and their mothers.
It's really easy to say we're pro-life. It's really easy even to a point to come to a march, to stand up for these things. But for the church to say we're gonna get behind them, there's gonna be action paired with this, we are gonna travel, we'll go on whatever place we need to go to say this is what we are for, what we are against, and then to be able to equip our people to have the conversations that are more difficult to have with those who don't agree with us, with the mom who is in crisis pregnancy, to be equipped for those things. That's why I'm so excited the Village is willing to say, we're there, we're part, we're in.